It's not coming. I feel like it's almost there. It's like edging. I can't burp.
Doing in his throat right now.
I'm gooning in my right now. Anyway, what's up, gang?
Bro. Alright, I just want to be a part of this. Hold on.
That's great. Wait, you got...
Are you gonna fart?
I've never done this on camera before.
I know.
This is behind the scenes? Ew.
I didn't even hear it. I just heard you moan.
It sounded like a slap. Like a little turd just slapped out off his shorts. Are we leaving that in? Are we leaving you shitting in?
Oh, I'm not recording! Damn it!
Oh no!
Alright, I'm recording now. I don't think I can redo
you wanna,
it, though.
you wanna reenact it for the viewers?
Alright. I don't want to feel left out.
I was recording my burp though, so.
I have your burp, unfortunately. Oh! How do you just have more locked? Dude, this is insane. What is happening?
The Bodily Noise Podcast.
Welcome back to Burp and Fard. Welcome back to Burp and Fard
Burp
Podcast.
and Fart.
Gross hour.
This
like
is most definitely the yucky hour.
Most deaf.
I still feel like that burp I've been edging is still like there. It won't go. Oh.
Whoa!
All right. Anyway,
Bro just finished on the podcast.
How we doing? We gotta we gotta clap.
Okay.
Oh yeah, right.
Hold on, I'm
clap like a
drinking out of
prom
my The Dew Gamer Subs cup.
Oh,
Now I can
pshaw.
clap.
Oh, pshaw. Okay, ready?
Alright.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Woo! Clappy
Yeah,
time. Clappy team. All right. Woohoo.
Alright, let's start this shit.
Okay. Well, dude, are you meaning to show us RuneScape?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Carry on. Anyway,
I feel like you were always in Edgeville.
Edgeville?
Yeah.
Oh, I stay in Edgeville. I'll
There's
tell
a
you
place
that for
called
sure, dude.
Edgeville?
I
Oh, yeah,
currently
I'm in-
reside in Edgeville.
I'm in
trying
Goonville
to upgrade
only.
to Goonville. Yep.
Yeah, Edgeville is. How old do you think Edgeville is, dude? 25 years old?
That's a
Since-
long edging sesh.
Since '01, yeah. Like this banker here, this bitch, she hasn't come in 25 years, but she's been close.
Why'd you say that?
Because it's Edgeville.
It's Edgeville.
Oh, I'm so slow sometimes, I swear to God.
Sometimes.
Was this not your bit? I thought you were saying,
Yeah, it's
how
just-
old is Edgeville? Everyone here edges. All right, anyway, this is a crazy sentence for people on Spotify.
Is this actually called Edgeville?
Yes, it's called Edgeville.
Edgeville. Can you read that
Edgeville.
right there?
No, I cannot read that fucking 2 pixel.
Yeah, it's too small.
Yeah.
No. Edgeville. Anyway.
Use that often. Anyway, hello, welcome back to the
Welcome
Goons
back.
podcast. We are missing a member today,
Yeah.
and us three, have absolutely nothing going on to talk about. So we decided to hire Twitter today to ask us questions, and we are going to answer those questions to the best of our capabilities.
Y'all doing the work for us.
Do you want do you want one person going through the questions, or I mean, Dew is clearly occupied. He's playing RuneScape. McNasty, do you want to go through the questions? Do you want me to?
Yeah.
What's the vibe there?
I feel like you're a good question picker.
That's crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll be the question picker.
That's the most friendly
all right,
way to
I'll be the
do it.
question
Oh, this
picker.
is actually a question I even have for us because I have no idea, and I don't know if any of us know. Where Goons Gaming 2 says out of context Goons Green Poop Supremacy.
It is made. We have several videos uploaded, but we have not. Wait, have we promoted it yet?
I don't know. Do we have a channel?
Yeah.
I didn't even know we had a channel for it. What's it called?
Goons Gaming.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Goons
I think
Gaming?
it's
We already
just-
had Goons Gaming.
I think it's connected to the podcast email. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, but what the fuck is a channel where people can watch it, where we actually upload?
Go ahead and log in with our email if you want to watch. Like, how do they
what,
find it?
what does that mean? what does that mean for the viewers? How do people watch it? I can't even fucking find it. How do people watch it?
I will promote it. I will put the link to it in the description of this video when I upload it.
There you go.
What the fuck is the channel called? I'd like to
It
see.
should
I
just
didn't know
be
we were
Goons
uploading.
Gaming.
You mean the one that hasn't uploaded in 3 months?
No, not that one. No.
How many Goons Gaming channels are there? I see one.
Okay, so you know how when you make a new channel, right, and it has 0 subs, and you try and search for it, you can't find it? I think that's
Okay,
the
well,
case.
I didn't know he had 0 subs. I thought you said you were uploading on it. Are the videos
Oh,
published?
no. We have videos like, but they're not live.
Scheduled, right?
Oh, okay.
Or
All right.
unlisted.
Well, I didn't know that.
Sorry.
It's coming.
Okay.
We'll revive
All right.
that bitch.
Apparently
We got
it's coming. I don't know. All I know is we've been paying Sam Poppy Rick to put in work, and we haven't fucking used anything that guy has done yet. He's just working for nothing right now.
Yep.
Yeah, we will
Coming soon.
put the link in the description so when you're watching
right.
this. Oh God.
Will a video be live by then? Are we gonna like
We'll schedule
Put
a video to
something
go
up
live
by
on
Monday. There you go.
Okay, fantastic. Great to know. All right, there you go. There's your answer.
Blood.
Talks amongst yourselves. I'm looking for. God, dude, half of these are just lose a leg.
Those
Oh,
sound
hold
fun.
an
on.
old bit.
Here we go. This one's relevant right now. When's the next Goons song?
Ooh, that will be within the month. We have another
You're
15
gonna
minutes.
upload it within the month?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
We have another 15 minutes left on the clock. We've done it in two 20-minute chunks so far.
We're doing it
so
at the
far.
speed of light too, so it's like just time
very
is not
quickly.
passing.
Very quickly.
Time is
Right, we're actually
frozen
doing
for
this in
us.
a black hole, so we have like 8
Yeah.
years, and it equates to like an hour or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, we're like right on the event
We're on,
horizon, just cooking
Miller's
up some
Planet.
beats.
Whatever from Interstellar.
I think you guys are gonna like this one even more than Peg the Poop Deck.
It's more.
It's
catchy.
pretty
See,
fire.
this one's a lot more relevant. This one's a lot more relatable for the people, you know?
Yeah.
Peg the Poop
Oh,
Deck
yeah.
was hard to relate to. Not many of us are sea sailing
Gay
scoundrels.
pirates. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
everyone
but
does what we're
everyone,
talking about
everyone
in this
does
one.
this. Everybody.
If you
Yeah.
ain't a bitch,
Yeah. You're a bitch. You might not relate.
Please don't do what the song is about.
do
I don't
not
wanna
do
get sued.
anything. We
do not
don't
do
anything.
We literally had to put a disclaimer at the. I don't know if it's at the beginning or the end of the song yet, but there's literally a disclaimer in the song.
Don't do what we're saying.
Yeah.
Don't do it. So yeah, I think you guys will like it, and good music time. And I'll try
It's
to
a banger.
We'll try
It
to
is
do
very
more
much
of
a
these
banger.
more often because I think the last one was like 7 months, which I didn't realize time had gotten away that much.
Yeah,
last
I mean they're
one,
not that
so-
hard to make. It's just like, it's just getting it going is obviously
Yeah,
the,
setting aside the time and
Yeah, we
The
paid
hour,
an
the
hour.
1 hour.
schedules
You
and-
paid an hour
the one
too.
the one single hour that it takes.
Yeah, it's
getting
hard
that.
to find an hour between 4 guys. To be fair, 1 hour. So but yeah, soon this month it's coming.
soon. Hell yeah. All right, this one's actually one for McNasty. They very much like the Soma video and are wondering when's the next
Based.
video coming on that channel.
Cool. First off, thank you very much.
I thought you were just gonna say cool and then move on. I was like, that's crazy.
No, I'm doing a video on the Truman Show. Have you
The
kids ever seen that
Truman
movie?
Show. Yeah, that's a
Ah.
Yeah,
fucking fire movie.
There's a lot of like a lot of depth in that movie, a lot of hidden messages, and
Interesting. Yeah.
yeah.
I actually just recently watched that. It was like one of those classics that I had just missed somehow.
Forgot about. Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
never
remember-
watched it before?
I remember watching it as a
No,
kid.
I watched it like 6 months ago for the first
I had to
time.
watch it in school. I think it was like English class or some shit.
Really?
And yeah, we had to watch that show.
You
or
had
that
to
movie,
watch
I
it?
don't know
Like,
why.
did you do like an essay?
Yeah,
on it or
like
something?
no, yeah. Well, she like when the teacher like wheels the TV and is like, "We're watching a movie," and then at the end you like write about the movie. We also
We
watched
need
like
a 1-hour video
Transformers.
essay.
I feel
on
like
YouTube.
I feel like my teachers just didn't like teaching because like they would do
I had a
fucking
couple of
anything
those.
but teach us. Yeah, they'd
Oh,
like my history teacher. We got to play Call of Duty, like not Modern Warfare, World at War.
What?
Yeah, my history teacher let us bring in like Xbox 360s and play like World at War and stuff. It was
That's
it was wild.
so
He's like,
incredibly
this is,
based.
He's like, this is historically accurate war, and then it was just like me doing a 360 with a Mosin off a fucking like corner of dome, like
Oh, somebody calls you the N word.
yeah, completely relevant to history.
Shout out to those teachers, man. I had a home ec teacher. I don't know what home ec is, but she would just wheel in baseball fail videos every week, and we just watched those. And that was
What?
it.
Is that what you're supposed to do at home?
What is ec?
I think
I
it's
don't understand
ed.
what ec
Economy,
is.
isn't it?
Isn't it ed?
Home economy?
Isn't it home ed? Like home education, like stuff you use at home.
Home eclair.
I don't know. She had a big old class with tons of shit to
don't
do
know.
stuff with.
I don't know.
But
To be
she
honest, I
showed
never
us
had
baseball.
that class.
Yeah, isn't it where you like learn how to like you can learn how to cook? Just kind of
Look
learn
it
how to
up.
do like home shit.
I had cooking. It was a good time. Cooking was fun in high school.
I
We
would've
just
liked
fucking
to
made pancakes
cook.
every time. I remember I made a cheesecake with this little weird smelly guy, and that was kind of weird because he had like come to my house, and I didn't really want to. It was like partners you couldn't pick. This guy like came in. He literally looked like that weird little guy from Charlie Brown, where there was like a dust cloud following him around.
It's dirty.
yeah, he'd be
everywhere.
farting a lot.
We're just making cheesecake, and I was like, I don't know if this guy's washed his hands in like 3 or 4 years. So
He probably
I will
used
not
this
be eating the
underbelly
cheesecake.
cheese for the cake.
he had no. He was like weirdly skinny.
Oh,
Yeah,
he has dick cheese.
he could have dick
Oh.
cheese. He probably had dick cheese.
Dick cheesecake.
All
got
right,
one.
What? Oh, you have one? Go ahead.
I got one. Yeah, Locker says, "Do it stink good."
Hmm?
All right, next question.
All right.
Okay. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Doing stink
Question
good
something.
is a crazy pick. This maybe let's put Do in control. I think he's going for the
Yeah.
good ones.
Famous wrestler or weird fact? I don't even know what the.
Is that a question
It's
or
just
like
a statement.
Famous wrestler or weird fact? Am I supposed to just
Dude,
say
I don't
wrestler?
think you should. I
Triple
don't think you
H.
should be in charge of this anymore.
Well, that changed quickly. Damn.
You lost your privileges pretty quick. You gave us a statement. That wasn't even. Is that a question or
Yeah.
are they asking?
That's spaghetti or meat type question right there.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling. Some of these are
Anyway,
dog shit.
do it. Clap loud. There you go. Follow the theme.
Okay, Blog, you're done reading questions. McNasty.
So
huh.
go ahead.
I'm not even on the fucking thing we got going on here.
This really is the best podcast in Uganda.
A lot of these questions we have answered many a time.
I mean,
Like, where would
I
you
don't
be
really
if gaming
underst-
died?
dangling from my rafters. Oh, here's a good one, finally. Dami asks, cauliflower or dental floss? I don't exactly know the context
I
of
miss
what,
soup so
why,
much.
why we're picking each one. To eat, I prefer the dental floss.
That's kind of fair.
Yeah, cauliflower is
I don't
nice.
really
actually.
like
Low
cauliflower.
calorie.
is just like a... Just, it's like
Cauliflower is just like a worse broccoli.
pretty much.
Which
It's
is funny
broccoli,
because
but it's a
isn't broccoli not real, or is it cauliflower that's not real?
Huh?
What have I been eating all this time? What
one
are
of
you
them,
saying?
one of them was like invented rather than like something that naturally occurred.
What?
No shot. Cauliflower was grown in a lab?
I mean, it looks like it's grown in a lab. It kind of reminds me of like when they take all the blood out of the
Okay, yeah, broccoli is not a naturally occurring plant. It's been bred from undomesticated brassica or wild cabbage, domesticated variants of a long word that's probably based off Latin. And yeah, so yeah, no, broccoli's not real.
Huh.
What?
That is...
Yeah, broccoli is like a cabbage. Actually, hold on,
I mean,
that
I like
might
broccoli.
mean
That's like probably my favorite vegetable, honestly.
cauliflower might
Yeah.
be not real as well.
You're kind of
Oh,
destroying my
cauliflower is
whole
also
world
man-made.
right now.
Okay, so both are man-made.
What is real then?
The cabbage it was based off of, I imagine.
I mean, it's kind of like the same
It's
thing as, like,
real.
a
It's just a
watermelon.
GMO.
Like
Yeah.
today's watermelon is not the same as it was like 1,000 years ago. It wasn't even really edible 1,000 years ago.
I guess it would look weird to just see like a broccoli patch. I never heard of such a thing.
I mean, I don't think there's some guy like Walter White making broccolis all day. I imagine they grow now. It was just like not a naturally occurring thing
Yeah.
that started happening on its own, you know? I feel like it's just like GMO and now we can grow it.
Do you ever have broccolini?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty
I
good.
love broccolini. There's one of my favorite restaurants around here. I get like a big old short rib, and it's piled on top of broccolini, and I eat the broccolini first because it's not quite as good as short rib, but it's still absolutely banging. I love it.
It's pretty bomb.
What is actually this is on my end? Not even something they asked. What is your favorite foods?
Favorite foods? God, that is
Yeah, like
the
it-
first date
like-
question I've ever heard.
I mean, I'm just genuinely curious. Like
We're gonna
you know,
fuck
you-
after this, so you don't have to ask me. This
What's
kind of
y'all
question.
favorite
that's
color?
fine. Blue.
Favorite foods? Like favorite like genre of food?
No, like
Yeah.
all right, yeah, for either genre or like I'm putting a gun to your head, but I'll make you a delicious meal before I pull the trigger. What are you eating? What am I making you?
Probably just asada tacos with onion and cilantro and salsa.
Asada taco?
I can never
What's
get
an
tired of those.
asada
Yeah, I don't know. What I'm
taco?
not-
Carne asada?
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, you left off
knew
the
that.
word. I didn't know what
yeah,
you were
you
saying.
left out like the whole half of the
I
word.
just figured you guys would have knowing what asada is? Asada meat?
No, we don't all live in
We don't live
California
in
with the Mexicans.
California,
Sorry.
liberal bitch.
The Mexicans don't dwell here like they do there. I don't have many.
I think
My
you be
bad.
whipping me up some kind of Chinese shit, dude.
I know you like
don't-
Chinese food. You used to do Chinese food every Monday, right?
Yep, still do. Well, not Monday,
Do
but
you?
at least once a week.
Oh.
Yeah, gotta have the China.
Chinese food is pretty good. I feel like I get tired of it fast though.
There's such a variety though.
So- yeah, there's
if you,
so
If
much.
you get out of the white people realm of brown sauce 1, 2, and 3 on
What?
some random shit, then there's
Yeah,
a
it's just
lot.
like on
I know.
Chicken, pork, or beef.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit out there.
Dude, I know it's like a basic ass like
Who keeps
white
unspooling
American.
duct tape?
What's
Yeah,
that?
I don't
sound?
Interface is fucking.
Okay.
I know
Go
it's
ahead,
a
Bark.
basic ass Chinese food, but crispy beef is so fucking good, dude. Oh my
Crispy
god.
beef.
It's all right if it's basic. I mean, the white people shit's still good, even if it's,
It's
white
still
people
good.
shit.
I'm pretty sure it's
still
actually
good.
called Mongolian beef, but I think the Mongolians
Ooh,
and the
Mongolian
Chinese,
beef.
I think they're the same thing. I think the Chinese and Mongolians have beef with each other, it's quite, and then
crispy?
they call it different things depending on where you get it.
Yeah. Yeah, Mongolian beef go hard.
I'm gonna
I never
read
had a
bowl
bad
named
Mongolian
crispy
beef.
No, I've absolutely mangled like a family order of Mongolian beef by myself multiple times.
Oh, yeah.
It's fantastic.
I really like Panda's firecracker shrimp. You ever had that?
I have
I've
not.
never
I'm not a
been there.
shrimp
Good.
enjoyer.
It's got like a good.
You don't like shrimp?
Really?
If it's fried and it tastes like a fish stick,
Okay.
then I'll eat it.
God, you're
But-
fucking 7 years old. I swear to God.
I don't like seafood. Kill yourself, dude. You know, I don't have to
What?
like
Seafood
seafood.
is so
Kill
good.
yourself,
I mean,
dude.
bro, he lives in Missouri. There's no sea there.
Yeah.
It's okay to not eat seafood.
Best
there.
we got is like a bass from the river or something. That's all we got here.
That's more
and
like
river trout.
river food.
Yeah.
I'm not huge on river food either. I'm not gonna eat a
don't
fucking
think-
like. I don't like catfish. Catfish is kind of gross.
Really? Yeah. You're retarded, dude.
So you like river food, but you don't like seafood.
You like a catfish, but then not like okay. All right.
But you
yeah,
don't
this
like
guy
a-
will eat like oyster shells and shit.
Will
but
you
not
eat a
just,
scallop or something? Like that doesn't taste like seafood. A scallop just kind of tastes like
I have never
Scallop
had
is like the
scallop.
cauliflower of the sea. Like you can add.
yeah. It's kind of
anything to
just
it.
like whatever
It's
it's cooked in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's not real.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a lobster fest kind of guy. So
Oh, bro, chicken fried lobster. Come on.
Chicken fried lobster.
you
You've never had chicken fried lobster?
That sounds like a meme.
No,
I've never- it
dude,
sounds
chicken
good,
fried
though.
lobster is so fucking good. Oh, there's a restaurant in Detroit. It's called Prime and Proper, and they have chicken fried lobster, and it's insane. Just silly how
Really?
good it is.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
I would try the
it's
fuck
so
out of
like
that.
buttery and crispy. Oh,
love lobster.
Chicken fried lobster.
I wish lobster like had more meat to it.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean-
like it looks like it's a lot of work to get like an
It
ounce
is a
of meat.
fuck
Get
ton
like
of
a
work.
couple ounces. Yeah.
Yeah, so
But
that shit
then,
better be
like-
good.
If you get out the little the little arms, that meat is super sweet.
I've actually
but it's
never
like
eaten-
a little. It's like an Advil pill size of meat. So it's like not really worth it, but it's so good. It's like so sweet and like tender.
I've only had lobster tail. I've
Can-
never had like claw or anything.
Can we not fatten the lobsters like we do to pigs?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we can. Why can't we just give the lobsters trend? We give like the
Steroids,
sheep and
yeah.
cows trend.
Right.
Let's just- dude, one
some
trend
HRT,
cycle.
get 'em in the
Lobster,
gym.
yeah, lobsters are gonna taste
I
delicious.
mean, who
one
the fuck
trend
is down
cycle.
there swimming with a fucking needle?
Just fucking
Flogged
injecting.
lobster.
Not enough
Tren-
people,
Injecting
obviously.
trend into all the lobsters. I want that
They don't
Trenbolone
slam down
special.
Larry the lobster on my plate. I ain't eating.
Oh, he'd be delicious.
Oh, you know.
Very
Yeah,
His-
that
his
motherfucker's gotta
arms.
be. They better like put him on my plate doing like a lat spread. Like that motherfucker's gotta be jacked. I want to eat
Yeah.
a ton. All right.
But you could eat Sam Sulek for a while.
Dude, Sam Sulek would be. You'd have
He'd
to.
be
You'd have
gamey.
to cook. Dude, you'd have to cook
yeah.
Sam Sulek for like 30+ hours for him
Yeah,
to be
you'd-
like tender.
Slow roasted,
Make him on a
100%.
brisket. Yeah.
Or like, dude, Seabum could probably feed a colony.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
It could solve hunger.
Yeah, we could. Why don't we just
Let
kill
us eat you.
Seabum?
Yep.
Go bite and get on it, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, good luck with that shit.
I can take him. I can take Seabum 1-to-1.
Okay, you got it.
You just gotta do like 5 minutes of cardio. We'll be
Is
alright.
he not cardio?
I'm sure he
Oh.
cardios a lot.
I feel like he has to cover
I'm just
that.
trying to shit on him because he's perfect, and I'm jealous I'll never be 1/3 the man he is.
Yeah, he's got perfect genetics,
He
handcrafted
is
by God.
just a perfect human being.
Yep.
And he's got a funny little... Anyway, all right.
What are both your greatest and worst memories with your career? Any good and bad memories of doing the YouTube?
I feel like most of the good ones are like traveling and doing shit like that, meeting up with Dallas.
Yeah,
and
that
stuff,
would be my
doing-
answer too. Yeah.
Doing stupid shit like hanging out with friends. But I mean, even a ton of them just like good memories of like even the Siege days and stuff like that. As much as I was annoyed by the end of playing Siege, that shit was genuinely fun. Like I actually have
It's hard
fun
to-
during most sessions.
It's hard to point to like a specific like that was the best memory.
Yeah.
But I think of like just like when we were all wheezing and gasping for air at the same time in a
Yeah.
call. It's like those are all like the best times.
Yeah,
Those
Yeah,
are some
absolutely.
stupid shit.
One I still
Yeah.
think about like pretty often is you wearing your underwear front and Soup just being fucking
He's just like, what does that mean? What are you saying?
just perplexed. That is like I know that's like a standout one for me for some reason. Just because like I think it's just because the rest of that session was so miserable and unfunny, and then just there's like 30 minutes straight of just underwear debacle happening in the call. That one,
Yeah,
I love that
like
one.
that we can go on for like an hour on something so meaningless,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like wearing my underwear front. All right, well that's the whole session now. We'll just
Yeah.
talk about this for 45
the
minutes.
crabs, the 11
And
billion
the crabs.
Oh yeah,
That was a
one
good
was
one.
fucking ever.
Dude, that one, like, I look back and it's funnier to me now than it was at the time because I didn't watch Breaking Bad yet, and it kind of just turned into Breaking Bad jokes with crabs involved.
Breaking
So I
crab.
like,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck you guys were talking about, and then I'd be watching the show, and I wouldn't like, I wouldn't be paying attention to the show and be like, oh, that part's sick. I'd be like, that's the crab thing they were talking about.
Like when Hank is like, "What do you got here? 500,000 crabs?" It's like, "Oh, that's for breaking crab."
Or like you said when he found the book on Walter's toilet, like it had the location of all the crabs. Like that's what I was thinking of instead of
a Red Lobster menu.
instead of like the big thing in the movie. Yeah, no, I
No
don't know.
one has had that watching experience except for you.
No, as a first person ever to be like, that's the crab bit for Breaking Bad. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be fun at the end of my like career, looking back at all the fucking stupid ass shit. And I wonder how much of it I'll still find funny when I'm like a grown ass. I mean, I guess I'm already a grown ass man, but like a middle aged man versus now. Like looking back, and am I still gonna laugh at like dirt
I mean, I look
block
at my
in my
dad. And
Minecraft
he's like,
undies?
my dad is mid-50s, and he has my humor. Like he still finds.
I
farts
fully
funny,
believe that.
Burping.
I believe
I don't
that.
think my humor will change. I feel like I'm still gonna be farting on
Yeah,
people
I
when
think
I'm
it just goes
65.
away.
Probably more so.
Dude, I feel like, I think you'll just start farting on people more.
I mean, when I
Well,
look
then
at
I don't
like,
really have any consequences.
when I look at old people now, like certain old people who just have no humor and just they take everything seriously, they're probably just always been like that. Just
Well,
never really been like.
I don't think so. I feel like a lot of it is like you almost get like bleached by your job. Like you can't like our job literally requires us to bring out the most like goofy versions of ourselves. Whereas like, you work a acceptable job like a bank teller. You can't be farting on people and talking about breaking crab. So it's like I feel like
I mean,
that
You're like
filter
talking to the,
you
like fucking customer, like, listen, 11 billion crabs disappeared.
11 billion crabs are fucking gone. And you're out here trying to get $10 from the checking account? This is
I
insane.
would come back to that bank
You know
every
Mike
fucking
Ermintrout,
day
right?
if he was farting and quoting breaking crab.
Yeah, I would go to that bank every single day just for fun. Take out like $1 just so I could hear him rant on about Mike Ermin crab.
Any bad memories
Yeah, I
of
don't
your
know.
career?
Probably just like the random stress of it, especially early on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my schedule was fucking doo-doo balls when I first started YouTube. Just
Yeah.
like
I think the worst thing
16-hour
about
days
YouTube
every
is-
day.
Is trying to get past the just numbers. That's kind of just what YouTube becomes, is just numbers after a while.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean it's like running any business, right? Like, if it doesn't matter. Like that's the thing, like that's not YouTube specific. If you run a like clothing
That is
business
true,
and you
yeah.
see sales going up and down and good times, bad times, shit like that, it's just stressful. That's just like that's the nice thing about not having your own business is you just show up, get your salary, go home, and you don't have to think about it after. But any job that you're running yourself, it's like it's constantly in the back of your brain every time you do anything, whether it's like good or bad.
Yeah, part of me misses like being able to clock out and be like, that is done for the day. I don't have to think about that anymore. There's a lot of merit in that as opposed to,
Yeah,
it's kind of like
it's kind of like
you're on a treadmill that never. What? Huh?
Did you say this is the most stressful job on the planet?
Yeah, I was joking.
Okay, I was like, all right, Hassan.
I was being a little mean.
True.
Okay, I was gonna
Hassan's
say
a
I would
goofy
strongly
guy.
disagree with that. He is a
See, that's the
very
thing is,
goofy
even
guy.
though there are stresses about it, I feel like the good side of it like kind of completely masked over the bad side.
Oh yeah, I mean, bro, we sit here and we fucking laugh at video games, and then
it's not that hard at all.
and then we go, oh, that was 3 hours of the day, and now time to fucking twiddle my dick
I
around.
go take a nap and
it's-
jerk off.
Yeah, it's like at the same time, it just doesn't matter. Yeah, no, it's there's obviously a ton of behind the scenes shit. Like you're it's never actually just like a 3-hour day of like recording and then doing nothing unless you really don't want to do something. But like it is predominantly that in terms of like actually actively working. Other than that, you're like making thumbnails or emails or sponsors or whatever the fuck it is. But yeah, it's definitely a ton of free time with the job for sure.
Tons of free time.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a standout bad memory of it or anything.
Specific, I can't really think of a specific bad memory.
Just upcoming was fucking doo doo.
It do be that way. It do be that way. What else? We got?
Random question, dude. Did you get to see the eclipse a couple days ago?
Yeah,
Is
I was
that
actually
over
going to talk
Missouri?
about that. Yeah, I had to
Was it
travel
cool?
like 2 hours for it. But
Damn,
it's worth it
okay.
because it's only like once every what's the next one, like 20
Yeah,
years or some
20,
shit. So
20 something years. So there'll be
the one 7 years ago, I could just go out in my yard and see it. But this year, I had to travel. But yeah, dude, that shit's definitely like the coolest Earth thing that you can witness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
'Cause-
fucking.
Have you guys ever
crazy.
seen one like a totality before?
In
I've
California, it
never
was
seen
only
a.
like 30% or something like that. It's just not even.
Yeah, that's kind of doo doo.
Yeah.
I've never seen a totality before, but whatever. The one a couple years ago or a few years ago, I can't even remember when the fuck it was. I couldn't properly look at it. I just put like 6 pairs of sunglasses on and like quickly looked up and looked down way back then. It was fine. It didn't hurt my eyeballs that bad. You just couldn't like look at it. But yeah, it was like close to being totality, but it wasn't anything like this one was. This one was fucking crazy. It literally looked like nighttime outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It looks like when it actually crosses over that the sun is setting in a 360 direction. Looks fucking crazy, and then all the shadows turn into like little circles, and they get wiggly and shit. And then it gets cold and windy, and then
Dude,
you
it
look
got
up and it's
so
like
cold.
it looks like some damn like Dark Souls scene where there's like white fire in the sky.
Yeah.
Shit's crazy. I started
It is
booming
definitely
and
one
shit.
of the
Went
fucking
feral.
coolest like phenomenons that can happen.
Yeah, and then also you can see like other stars and planets that you can't normally see because the light's like taken out of the background or whatever. It's cool as hell.
Yeah, no, I loved it. It was I got hella lucky here. It was cloudy all morning before and then all afternoon after, but literally there was like a perfect break in the clouds. I could see clouds like that way and see clouds that way, but like right here was just perfect like the sun, and that was it. So I got super lucky with that. I was
Allah
so
is
like
good.
Yeah, I was annoyed originally, like I'm not gonna fucking see anything. So I was looking out my window and just saw nothing but clouds. But no, it was so cool. Yeah, I was freezing though, and it was pitch black, and I was like, damn, this is wild.
It really do feel like the Earth is ending for a minute.
Yeah, I see why all like the religious fanatics freak the hell out every time it happens. Can you imagine just being like, so if it happened over like one of the tribes in Brazil that doesn't have human contact? I understand why they like bow to a rock and call it the sun god. Like I understand why they lop people's
100%.
heads off. Like
Sacrifice
I get
a
it.
virgin or something.
I really
during
get
the-
it. You see that happen? You're like, you bright and then dark and then bright again. Yeah, no, I'm lopping somebody's head off easily, no questions asked.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. There was a Florida woman who went on a shooting spree in cars during the eclipse because she thought God told her to do it.
Okay,
That is
No,
fucking
you know.
crazy.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying, it speaks to people in different ways. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, I left the gym like an hour earlier than I normally do, just to avoid driving during it because I knew people were gonna be like goosenecking, trying to look at it out their car and just drive into me.
looking at it with those 3D goggles they give you that are pitch black.
Yeah,
in their own color. Yeah.
Those are actually insane. I didn't know how dark they were. I put them on. I couldn't even see. Like, you literally have your hand right here and cannot see. It looks just like
you blind as dick. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
100%.
crazy.
Yeah, you can wave your balls in front of my face. I want to see it at all.
Actually, speaking of balls, did you see the Mexican news?
Funny.
Did you hear about that, dude?
What?
So there was a Mexican news live stream, and they were trying to live stream the eclipse, and they were like, "Oh, we have live footage of the eclipse." And it was just somebody like filming the sun, and some dude dropped his nuts, his balls right in front of the camera.
Hairy ass balls.
Hairy ass balls.
This is on live Mexican news. What the
just-
hell? Their news is cool as hell.
I don't know. I don't know what they were saying, but there's this like angry Spanish, like, panicking going on. Oh, it's so fucking funny though. Yeah,
Oh
you
my
just
God, I
see
gotta
these
see this
hairy ass
podcast.
balls. Let me see if I can find. I'm just gonna go on Twitter and look
Mexican
at the hairy balls.
Balls eclipse.
Yeah, it's
Mexican
funny.
TV outlet accidentally airs man's testicles during solar eclipse coverage.
Here, I have a link of
You got
it.
an uncensored video?
Yeah, I think.
Better be.
No, this
That's
is
insane.
censored. I want to see this guy's nuts.
That is insane.
Dude, why are they all censoring his little balls? There they are. All right, this is somebody filming
go.
their TV, so you get double layers of Spanish because they don't know what the fuck is happening. There you go. You can watch that one.
Yeah, they're very hairy balls.
How does that actually happen? How do you just accidentally have that video on deck?
Oh my god, they're so hairy.
Oh my
That is
god.
insane.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck that happened. All right, we should get back to Q&A. I forgot we were doing that. Mr. Liam asked, how often do you guys record videos for your channels? I feel like that it'll interest some people, a little insight. It kind of fit with what we were talking about before.
Not super often.
2 to 3 times a week, sometimes not at all. It's very
Yeah, it really
random.
depends.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a little sporadic when you record with other people. I try to do, my like baseline is 5 a week I'll be happy with, just because I like to be a little ahead. I mean,
Yeah.
I leave
Mine's
for
like 5 a
4
month.
days at a time.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, those are rookie numbers. You got to pump those numbers up.
When
pal.
you guys are busy, like when you guys collectively are all busy at the same time, I do nothing. I just sit around and just drive at night and sleep all day. And
You don't drive.
That doesn't sound
I
like
pass
that
the
bad of a
princess
life.
all night.
Feet
What
up
are
on
you-
the dash, toesies out.
Hold on, I'm replying to this right now just so I can ask this question. It's still considered the Q&A.
Well, when no one's around, you could just make your solo channel shit.
I
You know?
actually have plans with my cousin to start doing GTA RP.
Oh.
No way.
Yeah.
I asked a question. If somebody wants to check it out on the Goons, I can't be the one to read my own question off.
When will Lardass finally get his license? McNasty, do you want to respond?
Very soon, actually.
Really?
Bro,
Yeah.
hurry up!
I know. I'm getting there.
Go do it! You're
You've had
30!
your truck for years,
I'm doing
and you
it.
ain't drove the bitch.
I'm
I mean,
doing
you've
it.
had to
Don't you
drove your
worry.
bitch illegally,
Yes,
right?
I have.
You've been
Yes.
okay. Good man. Good man.
Love to hear that. Did you make sure you had a few passenger seat beers as well?
Actually, passenger seat shots.
No way. All right, I like this
Yeah.
guy again.
Yeah.
You fell off for a second there, but you're back. Is there a country or city that you feel like you need to visit in your lifetime?
I want to visit Iceland real bad.
The
Why
fuck do you want to do in
and
Iceland?
Switzerland. Because
Okay,
it's just
Switzerland, I
like
understand.
like the
That's-
views.
Switzerland's cool.
just like the stuff you can see in those countries is just crazy. Like nature. I don't know. It's
Buddy, have
wild.
you heard of television? You can watch all that.
You
Yeah,
ain't gotta
it's-
leave your house,
I
blood.
gotta experience it. I just want to do like, I want to do like a big Europe trip, just for like a month. Just go everywhere in Europe.
I mean, once you're there, it's actually pretty like easy and cheap to travel around Europe. It's just getting to Europe is obviously
Yeah,
the hard part.
Yeah.
for sure.
And I mean, especially because I'm sure, through YouTube, you at least know Europeans.
yeah.
so you can have
so I would
people
like
give
know
you,
people there. Yeah,
Yeah. Give you recommendations of what to go do and shit.
yeah. I mean, I
That
don't know
is one of
anybody
the
like
more
in
interesting-
Spain, but
Yeah, that's one of the more interesting things about doing YouTube. About like, almost no matter where I go, there's probably some YouTubers there
Someone you know.
that
yeah.
I know. Yeah.
I mean, our whole management team is based in Australia, so
Right.
Yeah, Australia. I mean, summer.
That's one
and,
place I do want to visit too, just because. Mostly just because I know so many people there.
dude, the problem is I'd have to go there.
Shit.
I'd have to go there for like 2 weeks, cause like 28-hour travel day, twice for like 7
make it
days
worth
of
it.
being there. Yeah, just you already
Oh,
lose like a day and a half of travel each way.
Yeah,
It
true.
would just and then probably the other half of that day sleeping, cause 17-hour time difference or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd have to go there for like 2 weeks to be able to justify it. But Sonya want us to come to PAX and stuff. I just I just don't know. That's a long way to go for some funny
PAX
little moments.
Australia?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. Sorry, Australians. No Goons
feel
meet
like-
up anytime soon.
EU would be pretty sweet. I also feel like I've never been to a country where they don't just speak English, so it's a little daunting, but like Japan would be kind of sweet.
Japan would be sick.
Yeah, that would be dope.
I would very much like to go to Japan. McNass,
I'm
you'd
very
be the
used to being the
tallest person
majority.
in Japan.
Probably.
Oh,
yeah.
for real.
Yeah, that'd be
Motherfuckers
crazy.
are
I mean,
short. Except for Yao Ming.
they are in fact short. Isn't he Chinese,
I
not
think he's
Japanese?
Chinese, yeah. I think Ming is a Chinese last name.
I wouldn't
Word.
even know enough to speculate. Are you hitting your belly?
My leg.
I think it's his balls on his
Oh,
forehead.
really? Stink sack.
Sticks
Yeah,
out.
I'm a stink shack.
All right, let me find some more.
What else we
tweets.
got in this bitch?
Where is your least favorite place you've been?
This podcast.
That's crazy.
Least favorite?
That's. I mean, I got mine. I know
What's
mine. I got it
yours?
locked and loaded. Kentucky. Fuck that place, bro. Kentucky sucks. They
Kentucky?
have cool caves, and that's it. The only time I've actually properly spent in Kentucky has been driving to Tennessee and stopping in Kentucky for like food, gas, whatever, to stretch our legs before the final stretch down to Tennessee. But every time I've been there, somebody has either tried to rob me, scam me, or like get me to do heinous gambling acts that are like very, very sketchy.
Like rolling dice in a parking lot?
Like fucking go play our gambling machine back by the toilets kind of vibe. And then there's just like this fucking back rooms ass room with one single machine that it says enter your credit card to get credits. It's like I'm good, G. I'm not doing that here. I don't know. Sumbo, Kentucky, beautiful highways. If you look past all the blown up fucking tires there for some reason, I don't know what's going on with them and tires, but they just have 5 million of them piled up on the side of freeways from cars exploding. It's just a weird place. Just weird vibes, man. There's just like I've never seen more abandoned vehicles too on the side of highways. It's just I just don't understand what's happening in that state. Like between Ohio and Tennessee is just no man's land. Except for like Horse Cave. Went to Horse Cave. Place was
Now, why they call
was
that
a cave.
Horse Cave?
I didn't actually get the lore, but I imagine back in the day somebody went in there was like, holy fuck, a cave. And then we're like, oh, a horse. Okay, this is Horse Cave.
Oh, that's
You
Horse
know,
Cave.
I imagine that was pretty
Just no
pretty
thought put into it at
straightforward.
all. Horse cave.
Yeah, I mean, what would you fucking name it? If you walked in, you saw a horse just hanging out, and he was like, hey, what up, I'm Horse. You're like, yo, what up, Horse?
Well, it must be
You're like,
his
"This is Horse's
cave. So,
This is probably Horse Cave. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
What am I going to do about it?
Maybe that
It's
horse
not
has a name,
Dave's
though.
Cave. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I guess I could have named him, like, Carl's Cave.
Bartholomew or something?
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew.
But yeah, anyway,
Horse.
sorry for the Kentucky motherfuckers listening to this, but your state fucking sucks dick.
damn.
Anyway, on to the next
Damn.
one.
Get shit
For me, it's
on.
probably Redding, California.
What's wrong with
Like a-
fuck
Redding?
is
Kind of a
even that?
more northern city, and it is pure ass there. It is just like
What,
the whole city is like
What's going on there?
I don't know. It's just ass. I mean, I've never been robbed there or anything, but it was a city that I stopped at on the way to when I moved to Washington. I got a hotel there. Yeah,
I
it's
have-
just a very gross ghetto-ish city. Not that there's really anything wrong with ghetto, but it's just that specific town was.
Well, there can be.
Yeah, there definitely can be.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say the city, but there's a place where I have relatives, and the roads to get there are like being on a roller coaster. And every time we go there, I have to blow chunks on the side of the road because.
Oh my god, really?
I'm not usually. I don't get like motion sickness, but these roads are so like.
I imagine it's the city I'm thinking of. But yeah, that's fucking crazy.
But without fail, I blow chunks every time we go there. So I would say that is without a doubt the worst place I have ever been.
sounds not ideal.
And you know it's bad because like you'll stop at a gas station, and last time I was there, I
throwing
almost
up.
put my foot in chunks on the parking lot. So I ain't alone in that.
Oh my god.
Yep.
All right.
Shit sucks. Like literally
Gross.
just make a straight road. What are you doing? Shit's awful.
I'm gonna be honest. I know a lot of people love this state, so this also might be controversial. Soup included loves this state, but I think Texas fucking sucks.
Really?
I think it's a shithole.
Why?
Dude, everything is just brown, dead, and sad. And they're like, oh, you gotta come during rainy season. And then rainy season, it rains for more than 3 hours, and everything floods, and everyone starts freaking out, and the roads are closed, and you have to shoot your wife in the head for sustenance. Like, it's just, every time any minor inconvenience happens in Texas, the whole fucking state shuts down. Like, they know it snows there now. And then, now you get a half inch of snow, and it's like, well, my tap water froze and now exploded, and my house
They're prepared for, like, nothing other than normal Texas day stuff.
Yeah, literally. Like, if it's not brown and hot outside, they're freaking out. They're driving into each other. There's bullets whizzing through the air. It's just, like, I can understand why people would live there. I mean, you can buy a ton of land for cheap, and property taxes low, and, you know, income tax is non-existent. So, like, I get it. But as a visitor, I'm good.
Yeah.
If the people weren't there that I always go see, I would never go there again. Like, there'd be no reason for me to be like, I want to go to Texas.
My one experience with Texas is I drove through the tip up at the top, and that must be like cow city up there because like it was all slaughter farms.
Yeah,
and it all smelled like cow shit.
Cave.
It just smelled like cow shit. That's my only memory of the whole state. So you drive through for like whatever it is, like 50 miles up there, 100 miles, and it just smells like shit the whole time you're there.
Yeah.
What's your favorite place you visited then?
Ooh,
Or favorite place you go consistently if you do go somewhere?
the bathroom.
Couch.
Okay.
We're both so lame.
Very explorative lives.
No, I've been plenty of places. Let me think. I mean, Vegas
like other
was
than like the white cliche ones of like, oh my god, you wouldn't believe Europe, you know, like you wouldn't believe.
I've never
Italy.
left
It's
the
like
country.
everyone
Well, I've been
fucking-
to Canada. but
Okay. No way.
I changed my answer to least
Don't ever
favorite.
come back.
Canada sucked cock.
Where'd you go
Whole
in
country
Canada?
of
I didn't even hear about this. I don't think. Have we talked about that? I meant to mention.
It was a long time ago. I was like 13. I went
Oh,
to
do you
Niagara
remember
area
when Canada?
and Toronto.
Oh, Toronto's fire.
So-
Niagara's like.
Whoa.
I mean, Niagara on the lake area is pretty nice. It's just like wine country. You just go there and drink a bunch of wine and eat food till you throw
There's
up.
a lot
and
of
then-
areas in California like that.
Yeah, that's literally California. That's all they fucking do there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Niagara was pretty sweet.
Yeah, I like Toronto.
I don't like wine,
That's-
It's insane how many people try to put themselves in a little apparatus and go over y'all's falls and
Oh,
try
yeah.
not to die.
Like in a ball.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. They like just be. The one guy went down. The first guy that did it went down to like a Donkey Kong barrel.
Yeah.
And they still
that guy die?
still have the barrel. I don't know. They still have the barrel.
Most
in, like,
of them
the,
disappear
Niagara
forever.
Museum. Yeah,
Yeah.
but maybe we don't. There might be a teleporter down there. We don't know. I haven't tried
They
going
found
down.
like the nether below the falls.
All right. Well, I'll change. What's your favorite place in North America that you've gone to?
Super cliche, probably Vegas.
Yeah, that's valid. Vegas, fun
Vegas,
as fuck.
I would like to go back to, which I probably will be
Mm-hmm.
going back to as an adult. So that will probably be my answer. But I was there when I was
Okay.
12, so I couldn't do shit.
You weren't gambling?
I tried, dude. There was like a Chinese guy that made me stay on the carpet while my parents gambled. The carpeted
he
area
have
was
a-
like
did he have
away
a
from
bunch
the
of legs?
machines. He actually had 8.
Holy shit! I think I
Yes.
know this guy. Vegas is a good answer though. I like that. It's people always say like you can only go there for 2 or 3 days and then you're burnt out of it. And like
False.
if you do the Vegas shit, I agree because I'm so exhausted by like day 3. I want to get the fuck out of there. Staying up till 7 a.m. multiple days in a row is just not it for me. I'm too old for that nowadays.
Yeah.
But if you just go and enjoy, you know, the rest of Las Vegas and go to the nice, you know, restaurants and chill bars and, you know, other fun shit to do, it's actually a really nice city.
Yeah. Word.
One thing I missed though is I missed the pirate show. I hate that they took that down.
No way your white ass went to the pirate show, bro.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Oh
I
yeah,
used
he
to just
pulled up
do it
with
all
a
the time on the strip. And
cutlass and a hat and a telescope, and you LARPed at that shit, didn't you?
No, it was like on the side of the street. Just walk up and watch it.
Swashbuckling. Yeah, it was just happening on this like giant little boat.
Yeah, I think they stopped doing it after COVID.
Really? I didn't even know they stopped it, to be honest. I was not sober on the street. Dude,
I went like 3 years ago and I wasn't there.
I saw daylight, or I stepped foot in daylight the last time we were in Vegas for 4 days. I stepped foot in daylight once, and it was with Soup walking from our Uber to TwitchCon. And past that, I did not see daylight other than like through our window. So there was no pirate show happening at any point that I saw. There was nothing happening outside. We'd go out at 3 a.m. stumbling to go find sustenance.
Damn.
Go find a local McDonald's or homeless person to eat.
I want to go to Vegas. Oh god, I hate when that happens. I want to go to Vegas when it's cold. Every time I've gone, it's been like hot.
Does it even get fucking cold?
I don't know. I'm sure if you go in the middle of winter, it's probably.
I don't think
70.
it gets that
It goes
cold
from
there.
75 to 70.
Yeah.
Well, if you
I
go
mean,
in
it
the
wasn't that
summer,
hot when
it's
we
like
went.
125 the whole time.
It wasn't that bad when we went, but that was what, September? I think August. I don't know when we
Right at the end of summer. Probably still kind of summer.
Yeah. I don't think I mean, again, I didn't really go outside, so I don't actually know.
Yeah.
I don't actually know if it was that hot out or not. It could have been 120. Beats a dick off me. I'd honestly probably say Toronto for mine. I fucking love that city so much.
Yeah, don't you go there like 18 times a year?
Yes, probably more than that.
Yeah.
It's daunting at first, and I can see why a lot of people don't like it, because it's like almost intimidating.
All I've heard about Toronto is that people do like Molly on the street and shit everywhere.
I have yet to see that.
I have
but
the
that
wrong city.
That
don't
sounds
I?
that
Damn
sounds
it.
that sounds more like L.A.
People do
Yeah, to be
drugs there.
honest.
Yeah, it's a drug time. Drug time.
There definitely are parts of Toronto that are like not great. Like on, I think it might be College, I think Street. There's like this little like next to a church. There's literally like this homeless camp, and they just set up tents and shit. But they don't bug you. You just walk by. Sometimes we'll just like leave it a peace offering of like a half-eaten enchilada on their doorsteps, and they just come and grab it and then go right back in. Like we've never been bothered
nice.
or anything. But yeah, that is definitely a thing that happens. I mean, with any big city, but I don't know. It's just like, I think Toronto is the most melting pot place I've ever been to of people. There's pretty much any type of food you can get close to the best version of it there. So as someone who loves food and like, you know, that aspect of socializing, it's just so good. It's endless amounts of like restaurants and bars and things to do, and it's just fun. It's a good city. Definitely.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So I'm trying to get Soup to get his passport, and then we can all come hang out here, because you guys already have your passports, right?
Oh yeah.
I thought you did. No license, no passport, no bitches. What do you have?
Bitch ain't
terrible
even
sleep
got any
schedule.
identification. We don't even know who
Yeah, like
he
what?
is.
I got a max 10 town hall 10 base, bitch.
Oh,
on
let
my
me
level.
look. I fucking.
How do you prove that you're real?
I have an
Word,
ID.
yeah,
How do you like
How do you
if
get
you
booze? How do you?
I have an ID.
yeah? How do you prove you're not just
Okay.
like the Benadryl hat man?
I have an identification card.
What is with
An
what is
ID.
that?
It's just an ID. It's like a license.
get
but
ID
not
with
a
that.
license.
You went through the process of getting that, but not just a fucking license.
Well, yeah, all you have to do is just fucking put your name in. And you just
License, you just have to go drive around the block with an Indian guy in the passenger seat. It's
Get yourself a passport and a driver's license, bitch.
dude, did you have an answer?
Vegas will probably become
okay.
that. I plan on going there this year, but prior to that, I don't have like a standout place. Like New York was cool, but then it's also
Oh,
like
New York's
way
fun.
too crowded.
Yeah,
I
New
like-
York is hectic, bro.
Yeah, I went there once and I was like, I'm good. I don't need to come back here. And then I wound up there like 2 more times, but
Where in New
I don't
York?
know.
Was it like Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens? Like where were you at there?
I don't know what all of the areas are called, but we did like We definitely did Manhattan shit, Central Park, Times Square.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
The Statue of Liberty Island, which that bitch is a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
That bitch looks huge.
I didn't go see
I've
it
ever
up close, but we were like, you could kind of see it when you're landing, and I was like, oh, it's kind of underwhelming. I don't need to go see that.
Yeah. But,
that's fair, though. Manhattan's pretty fun. Like, middle Manhattan is...
Did you visit the Twin Towers?
well, what's left of them?
not.
Yeah.
What do you mean, what's left of them?
I didn't go to the Twin Towers. I went to the Freedom Tower, and then the little grounds, that's where they used to stand, yeah.
Where they used to stand? What
Did
do
you
mean?
miss a major event in American
still there.
history, McNasty?
Are we in year 2000? Did we get teleported
Aren't they
back?
still there?
Maybe I need to
No.
warn you about something, bro.
What do you mean, aren't they still there?
Huh?
Do you know what 9/11 was?
Yes, I've made several 9/11 jokes in my career.
Are you fully familiar with the lore, then?
He don't think they finished off the buildings. They rebuilt them.
The building's gone.
Yeah. They should have rebuilt them, honestly.
They built the Freedom Tower.
Yeah, that's
Oh, what's
kind
that?
of.
I don't even know what that is.
That's-
Honestly, for real.
It's the new Twin Tower, but it's tower.
It's just one though. They
made it
they
easier.
stacked them on top of each other. It's just bigger and
Yeah, they made it easier for to take them out at
here's
once.
one target.
Huh, cool.
And then there's just like two big lights that come out of the ground where like the Twin Towers used to be.
Yeah, there's like pools of water and like
Yeah.
all the names of the people.
Yeah, some guy just fell in it like 6 months ago and bashed his face, and it was really gross.
How?
He jumped in.
Okay.
One of them was-
Did you touch the Wall Street
Understand.
Wall Street Bulls balls?
No, I didn't go to Wall Street Ball Central section.
Whack. You
I
got to
didn't-
do that.
No. I wasn't into like investing in shit back then, so I wasn't like I got to go there, but like now, I'd have to go rub them nuts. I'd have to.
Oh, I just stumbled there at like 2 a.m. after leaving a steakhouse that was nearby. There was no reason to go there in the middle of the day. I just
see.
drunkenly was like, wait, we're near the bull. Let's go touch his balls. And it's like, it's really funny because its butthole and its balls are like shiny as hell, but the rest of it is like gross and dirty. But it's because people touch its balls and buttholes so often that it keeps it all clean and it's like,
I'm
like
saying.
polished.
I told you before, I'll say it again. I'm going to go cover myself in gold paint and pose
Yeah.
naked so people come up and rub my butthole.
Why is the Wall Street Bull moaning, man? Actually, I got a question from Duke here. This is more a question for you guys. What convinced you guys to do a podcast? Because I was after. I wasn't even the conception of this.
That's for McNasty.
I
Most of the
think
the
it was
Goons
mostly
shit was McNasty's inception. So
Yeah, I think the whole Goons brand was basically your child.
we were like just recording together frequently, and then you
Yeah.
were like, you approached us with shameless idea of making a group.
It was mostly just because of Misfits. I used to watch them a lot, and
That was around the time when they were kind of falling off, and all of us were doing individually well. Like their brand, I should say, not them individually falling off, but the Misfits brand itself was dying.
yeah. And then I was just like, I guess I get along with these guys, and we always have shit to talk about, so.
And look at us now, asking our viewers for help. How we've fallen from greatness.
I mean, we are this should be episode 168, I think, so. We're pretty deep
That's
into
a
it.
lot of episodes.
I don't think Misfits
That's a
ever
lo-
got that far.
That's crazy because that's at least 168 hours of just talking to you guys. No other stimulation in my brain,
168
just
weeks.
talking to. Ugh.
I've been edging suicide this whole time. I don't know how I'm still here.
Ugh.
I just wonder how
Yeah.
far we're going to get before we're just like, boys, I think it's time to just.
I mean, me
done
personally,
after today.
I'm here until money dries up. Once this shit like doesn't pay bills and like be worth it financially,
Oh, you just mean YouTube in general?
I
do
mean,
you mean,
yeah, I
just
mean,
the
Goons
podcast?
included. It's all kind of one entity. Like as much as I genuinely love doing this and love hanging out with you guys, it's everything we do is business related. At the end of the day,
Yeah, for sure.
we are businesses. So it's like car dealerships don't let you go test drive just for fun. Therefore, I won't show up here just for fun.
Yeah.
What else we
Mr. I'm not saying this person's name out loud. Is there any bits that you guys regret saying? Any jokes you feel like have aged really poorly?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Well, the first thing I could think of is when we did a collab with Matt Pat, and I was making jokes about Make-A-Wish, and
Yeah.
when he is very closely works with them. I didn't read the room very well on that one, I will say.
I love that you just kept going. You just kept throwing the jokes at the wall.
Well, McNasty was acting like a he was making the and he was playing like shit. And so I said, "Sorry, Matt Pat, he's our little downy Make-A-Wish player." And the silence after that was very loud. So that would probably be one of the times I didn't make the best joke.
That's valid. I actually watched some of our 2018-ish content over, and a lot of it is genuinely like clever, funny, like edgy humor. But there's some of it where you could just tell we were laughing just for the sake of like it being like shock humor edgy, and it just wasn't creative or funny at all.
Yeah.
Some of those I don't think have aged very well, and I don't really love looking back at them. But there was also a bunch of bangers back then, so I don't fully regret it, because there is some that are just genuinely fucking funny, and they're not just like, it's just the whole humor of like being edgy just to be edgy has kind of fallen off with me, and I think just with everyone,
100%.
it's just kind of gotten stale and old of just like, N-word, stuff like that.
It's like maybe funny one time, maybe, and then it's kind of, all right, well, what else you got? Can't just say a word.
Yeah, so I guess I don't know some of the jokes back then, but then also I don't regret it because they helped get us to where we are now. So it's like, people clearly liked it at the time. So I don't know. I don't know if I have any bits I regret or like look back on. I'm like, yeah, that aged really bad.
Yeah, I don't have that feeling, but if like some of the stuff, like if I said it now, I'd be like, oof, it's like a little bit too much.
Yeah, that's character development. Look at that.
Let's go. Proud of you, baby.
Thanks, blood.
McNasty no longer dropping ethnic slurs during recordings.
Out of nowhere for no reason, of no relation to what we're speaking about.
I never did that.
No, I don't have clips on my hard drive of it. No, I don't. Not me.
No, I don't have a whole blackmail folder. McNasty's never said anything bad.
No,
No,
not even once.
No.
Not that guy over there. No, not him.
No.
I think we should do one or two more questions, maybe, and then we can wrap it up.
Okay.
Somebody else want to find him? I feel like I just went out like 10.
I saw one that maybe McNasty would want to talk about with me is I don't remember exactly how it was worded, but it was something about like, what's the most challenging part about being a faceless YouTuber, or any challenges and annoyances about that?
I don't feel like there's really any challenges.
Not
So I have a
licking your
few.
I would
face
say the
seems
main
like a
annoyance is
challenge.
I feel like everybody wants to be that person that finds out. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Everybody wants to be the guy that's like, oh, I did it. I found this guy's face.
Yes. And if you are that person, you're a complete loser,
weirdo,
because
though.
no one gives a shit. That's not like a bragging thing that, ooh, I'm like the best stalker.
Yeah.
I'm like the
I'm the
best
weirdest
internet
guy.
creep. Yeah, I'm the
Yeah.
guy
I
who
am
needs
the
to be on
biggest
a
piece of
watch
shit.
list. Yeah, so you're not. That's not a flex.
Yeah.
No, not
When somebody's clearly trying to live an anonymous life on YouTube. So, yeah, there's definitely weirdos that spawn from it. I think from the challenge side, there's been several like videos where I need to be on camera, where I've definitely had to like change the way I would normally do it, because like I can't play wind instruments on Omegle as much as I'd love to.
Yeah.
I can't really like play a violin or something, or that's why I got that black masks, because
Yes,
like
the
when I had
famous
that double
wind
guitar.
instrument, the violin.
Well, I'm giving you other
just
examples, but
wanted to-
yeah. Just anything that's up and around the hole in my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially
there's
for
some
you,
challenges.
do I feel like it'd be tough because you obviously use face cam so much, whereas McNasty's content really doesn't use it that often.
Yeah.
Where there's
Yeah.
like, you have to check every reflection and everything. I mean, even the podcast, the one time you fucking sneezed and your camera just randomly shot up at your face.
Oh, yeah.
It looked like a stunned deer, like right before a car hit it. Like shit like that would be like, if that happened while you were on Omegle and the person happened to get a screenshot, that would be hella frustrating.
I had a damn like second channel ad where I was doing a Factor ad, and my whole ass face was like in the knife's reflection.
Oh
and
man!
I had to blur the knife.
Oh,
There's like little shit like that.
I've done that with like just like posting like a picture on Instagram. I'll be like, wait a second, hold on, zoom in, and my face is just on like the number 8 on the microwave, just on the most like, random shiny spot in whatever picture I'm taking.
Yeah, I feel like most people that are actually fans would always like respect it and not spread it around. Like when there was a Misfits. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, McNasty.
I was gonna say I actually have had a couple fans DM me, and they're like, "Yeah, I've figured you out, and like I just want you to be aware. Like I'm not trying to be weird. I just want you to be aware of how I found you.
Out and yada yada. Yeah.
Yeah, they're usually really respectful about it. They're not like, "Hey, this is you, and I'm gonna show everybody."
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
I've had the same thing. I've had both, but most people who are like, yeah, I think I know, and they puke. I think I know who you are. They're usually pretty nice about it.
Yeah.
So.
Have you had a fan figure out in person yet, dude? Because I know McNasty, you said a couple times people have.
Yeah. In person?
Yeah.
Or just over the internet?
No, not like in person. Have you had somebody like figure it out and be like, "Are you the dude?" Okay.
No. I had a friend, kind of friend from high school, be like, "I thought this was you, and now I know it's you," but not like a random stranger. No.
Okay. That's cool then, as long as they're like not weird about it. Yeah, because I remember Swagger. There was literally like one frame where you could see his face in a Misfits video. I mean, it's happened a million times, but this was like super early on, and that fan like tried to find everything they could to like get their Misfits management attention and like the Misfits themselves without like making it public because they didn't want other people to know about it. So they ended up actually emailing like me, Cryos, Smitty, like other people that were in the video. They were just trying to find our business emails. And I ended up like seeing the email and I messaged them about it. They already knew by that point and stuff, but it's like that fan did everything they could to not make it public. And it was like, that's such an MVP move. Like to just be like, hey, Swagger's face is, you can see it for one frame here, yada, yada. And it's just like, that's, I feel like that's how most fans would be, to be fair. It's only the weirdos that would be like, I'm going to shave it and post it on fucking Twitter.
Yeah. Pretty based of you.
Speaking of, when are you doing a face reveal, McNasty? When are you just dropping the blur?
I don't really have a plan to. You know what's funny is I keep seeing on every podcast ever since I've been doing the full blur that people are like, oh, if you go back and look at the episode before, he's clearly lessening the blur each time.
No.
I have not lessened the blur.
No, you have not
just
touched the blur.
playing your own mind tricks. Like,
it's
not like I get on every day and I lower it by like 2%.
Yeah, it's like, what? The thing is, though, as somebody who has seen your face plenty of times, the blur is kind of just your face. Gonna be honest with you.
That looks terrifying.
Like,
oh my god, look.
It's not like
you can't see my teeth. You just see like a pink mouth.
I know. The thing is, I know what's behind the blur, so it's just like I'm just looking at some dumbass.
Just a blurry guy.
Yeah. Like, you don't have plans. You're just gonna like one day be like, today's the day, or is there like a goal?
So.
Like, was there like?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, I gotta be wearing the fit, before I do it, or like, what's just a day?
I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna have like some kind of like new kind of project where I'm like, I need to have my face in this, and then I'm like just gonna be like, you know what, fuck it.
Yeah,
I might just do it one day on the podcast. I don't know.
Are you gonna make it like a full
just
video, or are you gonna make it casual, like
make it
Smitty did?
Yeah, make it more casual. Don't do like what Dream did. Please don't.
I just call you guys up.
I'm not. Don't send me a pic and ask me to turn on my camera.
No, I'm not that.
I mean, we did that for Do once. When we didn't ask you to turn on your camera, but when you showed us your face the first time and sent that photo of you from like,
I dreamed on the podcast. Damn
10 years ago, and we just roasted the shit out of you.
You look like cottage cheese, boy. I tell you. Yeah.
Yeah, good old times. All right, well, we will be waiting eagerly for McNasty face reveal.
It'll come.
It
Don't
will
worry.
be so exciting, and everyone will be like, "Oh my god, he looks exactly
like
he looks like, but not blurred."
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do a face reveal, but if it get out there, I don't care either, kind of a thing. You know what I mean?
Just like if it happens, it happens, but you're not gonna go out of your way to do it.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be like the do face reveal video.
Well, the thing is too is, I don't know. I was gonna say you wouldn't really need to.
Unless you want a free
content,
bag.
but You just said you
I
could.
feel like
if you wanted a free like video that just pops the fuck off, you could do face reveal video. But
You could always do
guess,
something like Quiet, where you just kind of have like a mask and like glasses on or something.
I thought you meant about having to do a face reveal for fake sexual assault allegations.
No,
I was
I would
like, I
hope
don't know
not.
if
I
that's.
guess let me get on
I was
that.
like, I don't know if that's the best approach to a face reveal because that was technically
you
quite.
could always
face
get in a
reveal.
scandal and then have to.
Yeah, that was how they revealed their
that was
face.
rough.
Is just.
Yeah, that was insane.
No, I just mean
Yeah.
like having some kind of like, like I
Well,
used
I
to
have
wear when we
my-
first started doing face cam. So you can still kind of like show your face but not show your face. type
Well, I have
thing.
that black face that I
Yeah,
wear.
but that was terrifying.
Yeah,
You look like
that's,
you're on the movie the Purge.
I
Yeah,
haven't
You're
seen
gonna-
that.
you haven't seen The Purge? Don't bother.
No. That's the one where it's like, kill everyone. You can now. Go ahead.
It's
for
like
it.
for
Yeah,
24
but then it's
hours, like
like-
there's no law.
Yeah, but it's like next day, it's like you can't kill him anymore. But then you just gotta wave at your neighbor that tried to stab you in the neck with a knife, and you're like,
Yeah.
"Hi, neighbor." Yeah, it seems like it'd be a really cool movie, but it kind of just ends up being silly to be
The
honest.
first one was good. The other ones were not good. I liked the first one.
That's valid. I didn't like any.
It had like a
That's
decent
okay.
plot line.
Valid.
Did not ask about that.
All right. Anything else? Any other things you guys want to answer or talk about real quick before we wrap up?
I love you.
I saw somebody die in a car crash the other day.
Like in person?
Yeah.
And you thought you had
What?
nothing to tell us about, bro? What?
I just randomly remembered it right now.
How did
Let's
you?
hear it.
Well, I didn't see
Okay.
the person, but I saw the crash, and it was
Oh, how do you know
Okay.
they died?
because the next
Did you
day
go
I
check
checked
on
the
him and then
news,
drive away?
and
Oh,
it said
okay.
the one person died. Yeah, but like,
What
I
happened?
think somebody ran a
Wait,
red light.
we'll make sure. Hold on, make sure before you like talk about it, you don't give like too much details. So you don't dox where you are if it's close to
No,
you.
no, no, I'm not gonna do that. It's just somebody,
Okay.
somebody ran a red light. Somebody was like turning to go right, and the person just and they like smashed him up against a pole,
Wow,
and the whole
Hell
top
yeah.
of the car was like
sounds hot as
crashed
fuck.
or smushed.
It does sound hot. I'm getting
Pinned
a
him up
boner.
against a pole.
Oh,
Yeah.
and died.
You like
Oh.
that?
Died, yeah. But it was pretty rough.
That
Died for
is
the horny.
very sad and tragic.
yeah, that's.
I remember one
that's a
time
rough
I was driving on the highway and I saw a skinless man who had fallen off of his bike and left a red skid mark for a very
Ooh.
long time.
Oh
And
my God.
I don't know if he died, but he didn't look good. He was like a crumpled up piece of paper on the side of the highway.
Hell yeah,
Jesus.
that's kind of fire. I think I told you about the
assumed-
guy that I watched die in Kentucky. On driving.
I don't know
home.
why you hate
Guy you
Kentucky.
killed
That sounds lit.
after robbing you.
I killed a guy in Kentucky. No, we were driving. It was actually, yeah, there we go. I hate Kentucky still. We were driving back from Tennessee. I feel like I've told this story. And I looked, and like the other person was getting loaded in the back of an ambulance. And then there was just like, they clearly were just leaving it because it was no rush because it was a fucking corpse. But like, you could just see in the passenger seat of the car this like strung out, just like body that was all mangled. It was pretty nasty.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, there was like a
That kinda
helicopter
shit.
landing on the highway. It was pretty insane.
That kind of
Metal.
shit never leaves you. That's shit you never forget.
Dude,
Yeah,
I've seen,
luckily I've
seen
never
like
seen anything
4
like
people
that.
die for some reason.
Really, I've never seen anything. Like
I feel like I've talked about them all on the podcast, so I'm not gonna
Probably.
go. Yeah, and then if I haven't, and everyone's like, "Whoa, we want to hear them," then I'll talk about them next week. They'll give us something to yap about. But yeah, I've seen like 4 different people die now. It's really weird because I'm from like the suburbs of a pretty small town. Like it's odd that it would happen. But yeah, you know, crazy stuff.
Damn, son.
All right, Soup is not here to do the outro. Should I call him? Should
Yeah.
we
Call
book?
him.
All right, I'll call him and see if he wants to do the outro. Hey. Hold on. Do you want to do the outro?
To the podcast?
Yeah.
Spotify.
Woo!
All right, fantastic. All right, thank you. All right, see you, buddy.
Say less.
I was half
Say
expecting
less.
him to like take
There's-
it seriously and do the whole thing, but then I
No,
was like,
there's
no way he's gonna
definitely
do
a
it.
man installing his dishwasher at this very moment, and he was. he was just like- we just put him.
And he
on-
didn't want
on
to
the-
talk about use code Goons for Grandpa's ashes in front
Yeah.
of the
Anyway,
repairman.
use code Goons.
Yeah, just go.
That's
you're
right.
10% off Gamer Subs and Gamer Soups. You can use code Goons as well. Go check out both. That link is down in the description. Also, we got the link for Goons Gaming too, apparently, down in the
Yes, I
description.
will put
even
that
though-
in the description.
Oh yeah,
All right.
baby.
And
We bringing it
have,
back.
We have an absurd amount of videos
We do.
ready
Like
for that
30.
channel.
It's a lot.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
50
so we have a
cents
ton.
coming back.
So
50
go
cent.
sub to that channel.
50
There will be
cents
lots of
coming
content.
back.
Thank you for listening. Spotify, Goons, Podcast. Goodbye.
Bye.